Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and of course, welcome to a brand new challenge out here on TNB Trails. Now, today we're going to be using a mixture of PC mods and console mods, and if you are curious as to which ones are which, make sure you check the information in the description box down below, where all of the information for all of these trucks will be located. Now, on the trailer, we have Yeah Buddy's Ram TRX, and we also have John Hot Rod's Raptor R in race trim, and we're going to take both of these out to the local racetrack and see what they're like to drive, and maybe figure out which one suits that racetrack better, or maybe find one that we like better. We might not. Let's find out. I just noticed my steering wheel is gone. That's not happened before. I'm gonna ignore that and just kind of, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that didn't happen. And anyway, off to the track. So, in lack of steering wheel aside, things are going well. Now, both of these two should be very, very fast. They are in their pretty much top trim in terms of power. The Ram TRX is making around 1,000 horsepower in this trim, and then the Raptor R is also modified and is making around 1,000 horsepower as well. Now, the Raptor R is running a larger set of tires. It's on, I believe, 42s, whereas the TRX is only, I say only, on 37s. But here's the thing. 37s are A, not small, and B, with all of the travel that thing has in the suspension, I think it'll be able to make perfectly good use of a set of 37s around this track, even when it's competing against something on 42-inch tires. So I'm frankly not worried about it. Ooh. You know what I am worried about, though? My trailer. Because my trailer was not having even remotely a good time. It was like hovering over the edge, like it was about to just dive. I'm just gonna ignore all of that. Yep. I'm just gonna ignore all of that, and we'll make our way around this corner. We should be okay. Well, we should be okay so long as we don't flip the trailer, but I'm trying to give us sort of the best chance of making the corner. Oh, we're fine. Okay, for whatever reason, I remember that being a sharper curve, or maybe having, I don't know, like less surface area on the inside edge. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that had less surface area on the inside edge the last time I pulled a trailer back here. Now, granted, the last time I pulled a trailer back here was quite a long time ago, so that also probably has something to do with it. Stop. Thank you. I thought I had put the e-brake on, but apparently that was not the case. All right, ramps are down, so let's shut this thing down, and we'll get both of these over to the line. Backing down the Raptor R. This thing is amazing to drive. If y'all haven't driven this thing, especially on consoles, give this thing a go. It's an amazing, amazing vehicle for the TNB Trails map, especially considering the fact that the TNB Trails map just recently dropped on next-gen consoles, so definitely take this thing for a rip if you haven't already. Now, this thing is PC only, but if you are interested in some of these custom-built mods, well, I shouldn't say custom-built, they're all custom-built, whether they're public or not, but this one is a paid access mod. This one you can check out all the information for in the description down below. So let's bring you around, back you on up. This is gonna be wild. This is gonna be absolutely wild, and I think I'm gonna run the TRX first. 3, 2, reset the afternoon. 1, go! I can already tell you this thing is gonna be, whoa! Why is there grass? Why is there grass on the racetrack? I guess maybe something changed in the update? Oh, that is not something I remember being there. Come on. A little bit of a rough landing, but it's no big deal. We got this. probably going to just leave it in high gear because that's probably going to be the smoothest way to keep speed. As long as we don't slide off or let the power, like, you know, whip us into a bad situation. We're fine. We're actually, surprisingly enough, we're still fine. There we go. Now we just gotta keep this, gotta keep this pace rolling. The only issue with keeping it in high range is the fact that you can, well, you can very sketchily slide out in some of these corners. That was a lot of damage, but I mean, we're fine, but no! Oh no. That was 100% driver error, and I take full responsibility for that. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend too much time focusing on that, because I would rather not spend a bunch of time focusing on that. We really need to repair all the damage, but we can't really do that until we get back to the line. So let's bring it around. I love these massive banked corners. They're so much fun to hit in something that's really stable at high speed. Almost there. Just the final downhill. Big banked corner. And that was catastrophic understeer. That was some of the most catastrophic understeer I have had in a very long time. Now, I'm not going to say that it was the vehicle's fault. It was my fault entirely. But, like, I think that's actually the first time in months that I have gone off on the inside edge of this track. Okay, so the only two incidents that I had were 100% on me. They were not the truck's fault. So let me go ahead and switch over to the Bronco Raptor and see what this thing is like around this track. Let's go. It's, ooh. Oh, this thing is quick. I mean, not that I didn't think it would be quick. I knew it would be quick, but like, it's like a little bit of a different experience to drive it because you can tell the suspension on this one is a lot stiffer, but I am undecided as of right now on whether or not that's a good or bad thing, at least for this track. You absolutely cannot deny, though, that it rolls on the speed. Ooh, come on. It's just a little bit, like, sketchy when the power does come in. Because, oh, no! Oh, we couldn't make that gap. I don't know if I didn't let the power build. Yeah, because on the second one, if I let the power build, it's good. But on the first one, I just didn't give it enough time to build up the momentum, and it just wasn't able to make the gap. These are already going better because I didn't plow off into the bushes. All right, come on. Just a little bit further, and then now we got to do these cascading downhill jumps. You always have to hit this slower than you think, but not that slow, because if you hit it that slow, well, you're in trouble and you won't make it, and oh, what? Oh, wow! Well, apparently it can ride out a wheelie. That's a thing that happens. That's a thing that this thing can do. If you're, well, if you're fully committed, that's a thing that this thing can do. Almost there. And now, we gotta make sure that we don't plow off into the inside. Come on. Or rather, the outside? Well, the outside is the inside of the next one. Y'all know what I mean. And can I jump over the TRX? A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so they drive very, very differently for sure. But I actually really like how they both drive. They have a different feel. The TRX is a lot more, it's a lot more set up to kind of like transfer its momentum between corners if you like to slide. But the Bronco Raptor is a lot more, I would say, you definitely have to be a little bit more on it with like your planning and your line, because you do have to plan ahead with your momentum, but they're both really fun to drive. Now let me actually swap back over to the TRX because I have one more thing I want to do with it, and that, well, that'll happen after I fix it because, well, it is not in a good way right now. It is far from being in a good way right now because I want to see if we can get a clean lap with the TRX because I know we can do it. 3, 2, 1, send. Into high basically right off the bat. Oh, wow. That first tabletop was already so much better executed. Okay, come on. Oh my God. Oh, this is going so well. Oh no. I love how I said this is going so well and that happened. I am so annoyed. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna say that I know exactly what I did wrong on the first section of the course right there, and then I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna act like it didn't happen, and we're gonna carry on with our lap. All right, so let's stay near the outside. Build some momentum. That's gonna be okay. It's really sideways. I gave up my momentum for this. Yeah, I mean, we didn't flip, but it was just not well managed at all. All right, up and over. That's too far. God, I love how I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this better. No. This was not better. Like, in what universe was this lap better? You know what? Put it back into automatic. Leave it there. Okay, now to get the timing for this next section right is very hard. Yeah. It's not easy. What? Oh, it did stall. You know, I just don't understand how we went from having the best plans for this lap to it turning out to be one of the worst laps we've done in so long. At least, let's see if we can get this last sector right. Do not understeer off. Come on. Oh no, it whipped back to the inside. And up and over, and we're pretty much good. Okay, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. I need more practice on this track is what I'm thinking. But at the end of the day, both of these did an incredible job, and I will definitely be bringing more vehicles out here in the future, and y'all should too if you're picking up T&B Trails, especially on next-gen consoles for the very first time. But if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all next time.